Okay, so hello folks and welcome. Today I'm going to be giving this upcoming week's sort of predictions and just a general sort of layout for the upcoming week in the stock market and in the crypto world. So as you can see right here, we did see that kind of funny um, Bitcoin, kind of like everyone's like, oh my gosh, the world's ending, it's crashing, all that stuff. That's that was over. Most people, including myself, saw that pretty much as just people taking profit, especially how in uh, websites like Poloniex and others, they're doing like futures trading. It's kind of unfortunate that the US does not allow that. So, like on Poloniex, for instance, they have a site specifically for US customers because the US is considered more of a risky environment for cryptocurrency. Also, I do want to start the video before saying anything else, just to say all of these represent my own ideas, none of it's trading advice, and none of it represents anything, etc., etc. So, on to the top 5 of my ideas for what you should have in your portfolio in this coming week, and also some ideas for what you should not have. The one that I really like when it comes to crypto is yield or yearn.finance, because we're going to see that moving more. Um, it's going to be much more steady. So I forget what the symbol is. It's YFI, I think, on Poloniex, but I forget what it is on Coinbase. Um, but yeah, Poloniex is a little bit different. Like for instance, Stellar is STR on here instead of XLM like it is everywhere else. I really like Poloniex though, just because it has a troll box, which most other sites have gotten rid of, just because a lot of people troll in it. So, I mean, that's just, I kind of find it, I don't know, relaxing to see other people commenting. Um, but yeah, so I would say it's not a good idea to get any actual cryptocurrency. I would say if you want cryptocurrency, my number 5 choice for what you want to be invested in um, is MicroStrategy or MSTR. I talked about this in my video last week as well. MicroStrategy is basically a cloud sort of intelligence company. They just do various random computer services, and the CEO of it is very bullish on Bitcoin and purchased 400, I think it's 430 or 450 million US dollars worth of Bitcoin when it was much lower. I think it was around like 8,000 per coin back then. So yeah, really, I mean, really prescient um, on the CEO's part. So I would say, and the reason I don't think Bitcoin itself is a good investment is because, as you can see here, we've had a lot of ups and downs here. One of the one of the issues when it comes to one of the issues when it comes to trading an actual cryptocurrency is now we're getting into things such as this is kind of considered one of the best crypto bots for sort of automated trading. Um, and you can only purchase it, or you can only purchase a license to it with Bitcoin. And if it actually loads, I'll be able to show you what I'm talking. Okay, so as you can see here, this is that's a lot of US dollars. I don't know exactly how much that is, but that is a lot of money. Um, and the beginner and simple, like that, none of that's um, also, I'm not making any like referral money from talking about this. I'm just saying this is why I'm not recommending actual crypto. Anyways, if you want to get exposure to crypto, I would go with MicroStrategy, MSTR. Go with a, 1/5 of your portfolio in that. Number four, I would say something to do with this crazy lithium hype. I would say currently I would go with, I feel weird saying fuel cell just because that's not a very, kind of not a very good company. It's just, um, but it's very popular right now. And so, like, they obviously say it's a buy. It's not a buy. It's not a really excellent company. It's just they're doing really well, just because of the current hype, but also due to the Green New Future with President-elect Biden. I would stay well away from anything, Neo, Tesla. Stay away from that sort of stuff. Um, Only thing is, if you do have mutual funds which have S&P 500, consider keeping those just because they added Tesla to that. So number four, FCEL, fuel cell. Number three, I would currently go with Palantir, PLTR. They did recently get rated $20 by, let me see, what was it by? It was by one of those kind of rating firms, but that rating firm is wrong. That is a gift to most of us because the price of Palantir is going back down again. But that's not going to last for very long because there's huge companies which are getting into Palantir. So I would say the main thing with Palantir is you want to remember, like, big names, people like George Soros's fund and stuff like that were all getting on board. I think it was when the sort of controversy with people like, whoa, Soros bought it. And then Soros was like, oh no, I'm going to sell all mine right now. But yeah, it's basically, this person's correct. Palantir, meme stock zone. Basically, Soros is one of those polarizing figures. So now it's just kind of going upwards on the hype. So anyways, going on, we're going to go to number two. For number two, I would say avoid. So I really like the company JD. That is a Chinese company. It's small enough that it's not a kind of in direct line of fire from Chinese antitrust laws, which are going in soon, directly aimed at things like Alipay or Alibaba. Uh, the CEO, Jack Ma, is getting a lot of very negative attention from the leaders of the Chinese Communist Party. And JD is it's an excellent company. It had some scandals in the past, but not recently. very good company. Number one, I would have to go with, for the number one position, this is a challenging one. I would have to go, quite honestly, I would have to go with Riot. Riot is another crypto firm. It basically, I read somewhere that Riot will only do well if Bitcoin stays above, I think it was like 18,000 per coin, which means that I would buy, January 15th, 2021 calls of Riot blockchain for, say, what's it currently at? Also super interesting if you look at it, but oh wow, it dropped a lot. I would try to go for 650 because yeah, like as you can see, they're like strong buy, but people made a huge mistake dumping it. This stock is going to do really well as long as Bitcoin does. And it's interesting if you look at the charts, it goes up a lot and then down. And now it's going up a lot. And then right before January 31st, people are gonna consider selling. But the problem with that is with President-elect Joe Biden, we're gonna be seeing a lot of potential increases in taxes on capital gains. We've just got to be real careful. Um, Again, I'm trying to keep this portfolio of recommendations balanced. But yeah, anyways, if you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell for notifications and give this video a like, and I will see you all back in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.